Video 1. Martinism in Focus. The Living Thought of Louis-Claude de Saint-Martin, the Unknown Philosopher. Welcome to our first journey through the living thought of the unknown philosopher. Men's false beliefs. Man believed himself to be mortal because he found something mortal in him. Extracted from the Man of Desire. Men are unprepared to see the light in its full splendor. Even if the light was made for all eyes, it's even more true that not all eyes were made to see it in all its splendor. Extracted from Of Errors and Truth. Do never doubt your own powers. It's not enough not to doubt the power of the Lord, it takes more than ever not to doubt yours. Extracted from the Man of Desire. The need to delve deeper inside ourselves. Man needs to delve deeper into himself to find new signs in there. Extracted from the Man of Desire. Of Errors and Truth, the first of many works by the Unknown Philosopher, published in 1775. You will find the links to purchase this book in the description of this video. In this book, first published in 1775, the Unknown Philosopher, as Louis-Claude de Saint-Martin was known, lays out the general framework of his doctrine which would later become known as Martinism. In it, Saint-Martin exposes the errors and deceptions to which the human being is subject in this region of the sensitive and the internal path that he must follow to regain his first rights, lost with his fall into matter, which he named reconciliation. The possibility of man to recover the use of his strength. If it were not possible for man never to recover the use of his strength, his fetters would be neither a punishment nor a shame for him. Extracted from Of Errors and Truth. The essence of Martinism at your reach. According to the Unknown Philosopher, the Martinism was meant to every single man and woman on the surface of the earth. But he or she must seek for it, without being forced to adhere to it. That's why he transmitted his knowledge and initiation to intimate circle of friends and create a group of free initiators. The secret of our inner advance. The first secret to rising above our darkness and errors is to rise ourselves above them. Extracted from the Man of Desire. Man has an important part to play in God's work. Therefore, do not leave the entire work to your God, since he wanted to leave you something to do. Extracted from the Man of Desire. The Cloud over the Sanctuary by Karl von Eckartshausen, another unmissable work for the understanding of Martinism. You will find all the links to purchase this book in the description of this video. Karl von Eckartshausen was almost a contemporary of the Unknown Philosopher. And, apparently, not only did he read all of St. Martin's works, but he also drank from the same source of knowledge as him, the Theosophist and German shoemaker Jacob Boehme. This book is important for all Martinists and admirers of Martinism, because its author brilliantly, clearly and easily summarizes the essence of all Martinist doctrine. Any layman, even if he has never heard or read about Martinism, will understand its general essence. Man's ingratitude. The love of God drove evils out of the temple for you. Would your ingratitude go so far to let them in again? Extracted from the Man of Desire. Man got evil by his own choices. If man undergoes a punishment, it's therefore freely that he deviates himself from the law which was supposed to perpetuate his happiness, it's therefore voluntarily he was made himself evil. Extracted from Of Errors and Truth. Man's responsibility regarding his own advancement. As you can see, the Martinism doctrine leaves upon man's shoulders a great responsibility regarding his own inner progress or failure. According to St. Martin, it's an action that casts man off from his rightful place, and only an action can make him return to it. Apparent beings cannot understand the light. In apparent beings there remains no impression of the action of true beings. This is why the darkness cannot understand the light. Extracted from the Man of Desire. The confusion about truth in man. But what disturbs this feeling of truth in man, and so often darkens in him the brightest rays of this light, is the continual mixture of good and evil, of light and darkness, of harmony and of disorders that he perceives in the universe and in himself. Extracted from of errors and truth. Man always retained the power to work in order to restore his first rights. When man found himself fallen from this splendor, and was condemned to the unhappy condition in which he is now reduced, his first rights were not abolished, they were only suspended, and he always retained the power to work and achieve by his efforts to restore them to their first value. Extracted from of errors and truth. Where does the Martinist doctrine want to take man? Note that all the time, the unknown philosopher draws man's attention with respect to his individual responsibility towards his inner progress, for it is not the universe and the divine powers that must descend to man, but he is the one who has the role of rise to it, once he has turned away from the light by his own actions and the misuse of his will. As a matter of fact, the divine forces surround him at all times, as well as the darkness of matter, but divine providence gives man a great advantage, because it is within him waiting for an action on his part. As you could see in this video, all the phrases were taken from two main works by the unknown philosopher, Of Errors and Truth and The Man of Desire. And we are preparing other great treasures of the living thought of Louis-Claude de Saint Martin in order to enrich your knowledge and comprehension of Martinism as a Christian inner path. If you liked this video, don't forget to give your like, leave your comment, share this video with your friends. It is also very important that you subscribe to our channel, this way you will help our channel to grow and, with that, we will be able to produce content with ever-increasing quality for the dissemination of Martinism and the living thought of the unknown philosopher. Don't forget to activate the notification bell, as it is also important. Thus, you will stay on top of all new videos that will be released about the essence of Martinism. We are very grateful to have you with us during our first journey through the living thought of the unknown philosopher, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. See you on our next meeting.